channel. If you're new, my name is Celeste, and here I make vlogs all about everyday lifestyle as a millennial, working from home, vegan, cruelty-free lifestyle, intentional living, all that stuff. So if you like that type of content, definitely subscribe to my channel. Today's Sunday, and if you love a Sunday reset, then you're definitely at the right spot, because we're gonna do just that today, but a little bit more focused on finances and budget, taking a look at what I spent in the month of October and making some intention and goal setting for November. So if you'd like to check that out, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and jump into how much I spent for October. Here we have an overview of my spending for the month, and here it breaks it down by categories. You can see I spent about $13.50 this month, and this didn't pull in my rent. So my rent was $12.58. So if you add that to this amount, I spent about $2,600 this month. For food, I spent $493 this month, which is really not that bad. I like to do a lot of cooking at home. I love cooking, so I don't eat out a ton, but if I do, it's like in moderation, maybe a few times a month. For October, I spent $493, and that's a combination of groceries, going out to eat, as well as coffee shop runs. That's something that I incorporated more into October, is like spending time at a coffee shop and working. So I usually would make my coffee at home, but since I started to do this, my spending has definitely increased on coffee. So yeah, I feel comfortable about that. I think I really like doing that because, one, I work from home, so it's really nice to be able to change up the scenery a bit and like take a drive to a local coffee shop that's really close by, get some work done, enjoy a coffee, and maybe like a muffin or something. I've been really enjoying that, and that's something that I'm probably gonna keep on doing as I go into November, in moderation of course, not like every day. I would say like this is really not that bad. Under $500 a month, and I'm splitting the groceries with my boyfriend, which is gonna be a lot less. So next portion that I spent the most on this month is the pets category. So I do have a dog, and this month he had an appointment to get some vaccines. I also pay for his insurance every month, and then he goes to daycare, not too often anymore because we moved away from that area, but whenever we're in town, it is nice for him to go there and like see other dogs and just tire himself out. So we just paid for a day for that this month, which was $45. And of course, I split this in half as well with my boyfriend, so it's not like I'm paying this whole amount myself. So yeah, that's the next biggest category I spent in October. And then next is going to be shopping. So I only spent $245 this month for shopping, and that's everything from like Target runs, picking up home essentials, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, all of that. So again, that's going to be split in half, so I feel pretty good about how much I spent for shopping. I used to be a really big shopper, like before I had my finances under control. I would like, every time I would get paid, I would go online and just buy like a bunch of clothes and a bunch of shit that I didn't need, and I definitely don't do that anymore. I rarely ever buy new clothes. That's probably going to increase as we go into November though, because the holidays are here. So like gift giving, shopping for family and friends, that of course is going to increase over the next 2 months. I definitely have a budget as well for my Christmas list. I have a whole running spreadsheet. I'm kind of weird in that way. I just started that a few days ago. I like to just list it out. It keeps me organized and keeps me on track with like my goals financially, so that the holidays don't like overtake all the goals that I have, because in the past I would like spend a lot of money on friends and family, not really ever track that, and wonder why like I'm so broke at the end of the year. I like love to buy my friends and family gifts, so that's also part of me that I need to like control, because if it were up to me, like I would buy like, you know, my cousins like all the gifts, like all the coolest things, but I definitely got more logical when it comes to gift giving. So, and then the next bulk of my spending is personal care. I spent $154 on personal care, which includes Brazilian wax. That's really all I spent on personal care this month. I definitely decreased that amount of spending. Don't really ever get my hair done. I do get a pedicure every 2-3 months depending on like how desperately I need it. But a good gel pedicure can last me like 2-3 months. So I definitely used to do that more frequently. I used to get a pedicure, like a mani-pedi, like every month, but I stopped doing that. So I don't get them as often. And as far as like my manicures go, I don't really get my nails done anymore. I haven't got them done, I would say like 6 or 7 months. Not really for any particular reason, but I remember when my nails broke and then I just said, you know what, forget it. Like, I'm not about to deal with this. And when I get my nails done, I don't get acrylics or anything like that. I just get my natural nails done. Probably gonna get them done for the holidays, maybe in November or December. I think that will stay relatively the same for November. Maybe add on a mani or a pedi in there. The next category is health and fitness. So I spent $93 here. I have my Peloton membership that I pay for every month. And then I also have my Planet Fitness membership that I need to cancel because I haven't been to Planet Fitness in like hella long and I've been paying for it. So yeah, that needs to go, but I spent $93 on health and fitness. And then next we have auto and transport. I spent $68.25 and that was only 5% of my spending. I spent this on Ubers. There's a Square charge here, but this actually is a coffee shop charge, so technically I only spent, what's that? Hold on, the Uber, that's all I spent for transportation this month. $48 on Uber. I don't have a car. My boyfriend has a car. He has a Tesla and we sort of share that. So once he sends me the charging for the month and how much spent on charging. And then lastly, entertainment, I spent $9.99 and that is my Spotify premium subscription. Do I think that I can improve and spend less? Yes, I do. So after I pay for my rent and all my expenses for the month, for what I have left when it comes to goals, I like to save about 40% of my paycheck and put that into a high yield savings account twice a month every time I get paid. And then 30% of what I have left over will go into my Roth IRA and another 30 will go into an individual investments. So I do that twice a month, like I mentioned, every time that I get paid. But now let's talk about personal goals and personal intentions for next month. So one intention that I want to set for November, and I've been thinking about this like quite a lot lately, is to really embrace my like feminine energy. I love how I did that, like hella masculine. But I want to embrace my feminine energy. I'm still trying to figure out like what that really looks like for me. I feel like most of my life, like even in my relationships and things like that, I've always felt like I harbored like a lot of masculine energy. So I really want to embrace my divine femininity and it's really new for me. So yeah, if you have any recommendations on that, I'll definitely leave those in the comments. The piece of advice that a friend shared with me was to meditate more and also dance, and that's something that I used to love to do. I used to love to dance. As a kid, I danced ballet, I danced hula and Tahitian dancing. So I haven't danced in years, but it's something that I really did enjoy and I'm sure I still love it. So yeah, I've been toying with that idea of just like dancing more like at home. And then another intention I want to set for the next month is to listen to more podcasts. Right now I'm listening to, found it from TikTok, Habits of a Goddess, and it's on Spotify, all about affirmations of a certain subject. And I listened to one this morning when I did my skincare because I feel like that really takes a stab at your feminine energy and really awakens it a lot more. Another intention that I want to set for the next month is to practice like receiving compliments a little bit better, and like receiving, how do I say, help or like love, if that makes sense. And then also giving that off as well. So like being really confident in like complimenting someone, maybe someone I don't know, or my friends or my family, and really being like confident in praise to the people in my life and also outsiders. Another goal slash intention that I have for the next month is to, and I've already kind of been practicing this, but being more proactive and having conversations about veganism as I see fit and as I see the opportunity to like do so. If you're vegan, you probably could relate to this. We experience a lot of people questioning our lifestyle or our choice to be vegan, and that can be in the form of like rude comments, passive aggressiveness, just like being mean. We are very empathetic as vegans. We try to meet people in that space respectfully because we don't want to feel like we're like pushing our beliefs on others. But I think people that aren't vegan, and this is not everyone, but many people have a tendency to like approach it in a mean way, and I think that is an opportunity within itself to like have a conversation. So in the past, I've had people make like really mean comments to me, people that like I've just met, about whatever it may be, it's just rude. And I wouldn't really know how to respond in those moments because like I just try to be nice about it, and like I wouldn't want other people to feel like bad about their choices. But in retrospect, those people make me feel bad for my choices. So I think I'm trying to find that balance of like, you know, also being respectful, but also finding a way to like be more proactive in my activism and like embrace that as an opportunity to have a great conversation about it. If not, finding a way to shut it down to where I feel comfortable, and setting my boundaries around that. Something that I want to practice to just plant a little bit more seeds when it comes to my activism. Oh, one last goal that I have for maybe like the next month and December combined for the holidays is to not spend more than $500 on Christmas gifts. And I want to keep my budget at $500 max. I want to see if I can do that and if that's achievable. So I'll keep you posted on if this goal comes to life. And thanks so much for watching this Sunday Reset Intention Goal Setting with me. Definitely subscribe for more videos and vlogs. Bye.